Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new commentary today. I have my friend on the other side who is clearly texting me. I have no problem with that. But today, I'm going to be talking about another commentary at school. School is kind of cool, not bad really, but I'll just try to explain it to you in a good format. Okay, so I'm at my school, right? And we're at like seventh period, I guess, because I had like fifth period lunch on first semester, and I didn't really have it in third. So anyway, um, during first semester, I had video game design, which was the most terrible class I have ever been in my entire life. It sucked so bad. It made me angry. I couldn't stand being in that class. But the whole problem was that you got to concentrate, do all this other stuff, right? So, I mean, when I get in there, I kind of find out that it's really cool when you get to when you get used to the class. But me, I didn't get used to class. Plus, I was lazy and I didn't get much work done. I usually get average grades like A's, probably A's through C's, and then just C's throughout the whole year. But that doesn't really matter. But what really matters is the class in general. All right, so all these kids are like super bored. Like they don't do they don't want to do any work. Some kids do want to do work and they're concentrating on this class, which I understand that it could give you extra credits to pass. Now this class is it's retarded. It's annoying. It's not a good class. Besides, like, what would be the point of being in game design if you're not really designing a video game, right? But besides that, you know, it just it happens, okay? It happens. Like when you at least expect that when you mostly expect that something in that title that could be misleading, um, something least expected can happen, and that's when you're really not doing what you're supposed to do in that class. Okay, so like 3D art, for instance, we're not really doing 3D art like what we're doing in computer. We're actually doing like paintings and other things and shading pretty much. That was what 3D art was. But anyway, video game design, it was terrible. It was sad. It was a sad excuse for being a video game design classroom. Okay, now there's this teacher, and I'm not gonna list any names because I don't want any identities being revealed. This teacher had taught two classes. Okay, she taught two classes, and I forgot, but one of my friends was in one of her classes, and he had the same exact teacher. But I had her in video game design. So in video game design, basically what you're supposed to do is talk about goals and stuff in video game design and do all that other junk. We had Schoology, and we had to use like sources in that website, and it was so annoying, dude. It was so annoying that we had to do assignment after assignment after assignment when we're really not doing anything but paperwork and nothing but just it's different stuff. It wasn't as I expected it to be. Okay, it wasn't like I was gonna design a game in Unity 3D. I was doing something else. And we even made a board game. A board game. Who is going to want to have a board game in video game design as their assignment that they want to work on, as a project that they want to work on? Clearly, she didn't give me a chance. She didn't care what I did. Because I wasn't over there making first person shooters because the source codes and everything was hard. So I told her about my project. She was like, did you get the chess game done? I was like, what? She's like, did you get the board game done? I was like, oh, I'm like almost finished with it, but I didn't bring it with me. So instead of letting me have the chance to bring it back to her the next day, she gives me an F automatic, like a zero automatic on that assignment. Like for the test part, and that really annoyed me because like that was supposed to be part of the grade. Like why did you not give me a chance? It's like it happens to almost every student. Even like some of my friends were in her class, and some of them were in a different class but had her as their teacher, and she didn't give none of them a chance because she does not care. And the way she looks at your grades from other classrooms, she's gonna pick on you, obviously. So anyway, I sit up and look at my grade, right? And then like I'm like, hold up, there's something fishy going on. Why did I get a 0? But like at the same time I'm looking at my project and I check my grades. I'm like, what? Fuck. What is this? So when I look at my grade card, I realized that she had gave me a D. I told her that I could bring it up with another assignment. So I finished that other assignment. Put any she didn't put any points on the assignment that was due. So when I turned it in, she didn't put any points on it. Then when I reminded her like 3 times, she still did not give me the grade for it. So obviously I failed that class. Of course I was going to do that. Of course I was going to remind her like 3 times that she would totally assignment that was due and that I turned it in and you were supposed to grade it and you did not do it. So what what difference does that make, right? When I obviously reminded you that I had a dude. I'm reading this text, getting really distracted. Okay, so basically, um she did not she did not do as expected. Like I thought she was gonna grade it. I was like putting my hands together, praying that she would put the points on the assignment, in which she did not. I can understand if she forgot, but how can you forget 3 times after I done reminded you? Like what? What is it just it disgusts me. It disgusts me because it's so annoying. It's annoying that I have to sit up here and remind somebody about 5 times about the same assignment and then to be returned back with a bad grade. At least I passed like almost all my classes. I'm sure about that because I feel like I think like 2 classes. Yeah, 2 classes, and I passed one with a D. So I'm accurate about that. But anyway, just lucky. I'm just lucky. That's all I can say. But I know I'm gonna do better in this grade this time. Plus, I got like 2 more years to graduate, and then I'll be off. I'll be on my way to make more YouTube videos and pretty much go places and do more things. So anyway, after I tell like the counselor about my grades, they were like, "Oh, we're sorry. We promise we can do better, but for now we can't bring your grade back up." I was so angry. I don't like teachers who don't keep up with the work that they're supposed to keep up with. And I don't like teachers who make excuses to save themselves from trying to give me a good grade. Like I tried so hard. I tried so hard. It just never worked. She didn't want to give me the attention that I needed. So what she decided to do was give me a bad grade. And the whole point about it is like, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Did you look into my grades in almost all my classes and then decided to judge me on my appearance of failing because of all the classes that I was pretty much 100% sure that I was passing? And I know I was. And those were like recent grades, which I told her specifically that I passed these classes and that my grades had went up. But she doesn't care, right? Who cares what I think? This is just my own opinion, right? So, anyways, in general, you gotta be careful with what teacher you trust because there's like two cheap teachers in the room, and you can turn it into either one of them that you can trust. One you can trust that can turn in the work for you and grade it for you on their own instead of having the other person that loses work and does not know how to keep up with it and gets away with murder of getting my grades brought down. Pretty much the chance to get away with it. But I'm pretty much sure that didn't make any sense. Anyway, basically, guys, you gotta watch out which teacher you're giving your homework to. You're not sure if they could lose it or they can keep it for you. And now, if they were keeping it for you and it was urgent, you have to make sure that you watch them put it in their folder or put it in their pocket somewhere important, and make sure that your homework is aware that you're aware that your homework is turned in and that you put it in like the slot so that later on your teacher can grade it for you, because some teachers don't keep up with what, and if you give it to them by hand instead of turning it in the bin, I'm pretty much sure you're going to lose your homework. So what I'm telling you is you got to watch out, guys. This hasn't been happening for like, this hasn't been happening one time. This has happened to me multiple times. But I still got a good grade on it because I turned it in and I showed them exactly what the work looked like. And they believed me and they gave me my grade. Now, this woman, however, she couldn't do that because you know why? She wanted to save herself. She didn't want to lose her job and she wanted that money. She don't care about the students. She don't care about the work. She just want that money. That's all. Do you think she would care about kids getting good grades? Do you think she would care about kids passing to the next grade? No. She just wants the money so she can get out of there and pay those bills and do whatever she got to do with that money cuz she don't care about the students. Most teachers don't care about students and they don't care whether they fail or pass. They're saying it's your choice and if you mess up, it's your fault, which I can understand because that happens to many students, and one of my friends got held back, and I'm pretty much sure that sucks. Anyways, thank you guys for so much support, and I'm thanking you a lot, like all of you, and thank you guys, the ones that subscribe, and thank you guys for the ones that's watching this, even though you haven't subscribed yet. But if you want to keep up with more content like this, more commentaries, and more gameplay, please leave a like on this video and subscribe, please, and share this with your friends. And also I'll be on my Twitter to bring up the newest uploads and stuff, um, which I'm going to be posting now so that I can keep you guys upgraded. So I'm pretty much sure you guys already seen the post already. Why am I mentioning this? What am I doing? What am I doing in my life? Please end my suffering right now. Anyway, thank you guys for supporting for this video. Thank you guys so much, and peace out, guys. Thank you.